Welcome to Smart Cherry's Thoughts. This is Sai from India.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, Thomas. How are you?
Thanks.
Thank you. Firstly, thank you very much for accepting my invitation and accepting to be on my show.
Yeah, sure.
So, I thought to tell about your work to my audience.
So, what do you want to know? What I'm doing is this kind of thing?
Yeah. So what you mentioned when we had conversation. So before that, can you please introduce yourself to my audience?
Yeah, sure. So, my name is Thomas. I'm a software engineering manager in a company that is doing second-hand marketplaces. So, we are one of the leaders in Europe, and we are like selling a lot of second-hand stuff, so things that are good for the planet. But in my spare I also into feature flags, and I'm developing a tool that is called Go Feature Flag. That is a tool to use feature flags. I don't know if you're used to it, but basically help developers to roll out features easily without like the fear of the deployment. And I'm doing it as a spare time project. And yeah, that's me.
You're from?
I'm from France. I'm living in Paris.
Okay. So go feature flag. So what is this?
So yeah, as I was mentioning, so it started as a Go module, so a library to do feature flags in your Go application. Uh, but now it's way more than that. So it's still a library that you can put in your code to roll out features. So meaning that the best practice is that you have your old feature that you want to change, and you put a feature flag, so you are able to have at the same time uh, the old features and new feature in your code in your application, and you have a remote system where you can configure the feature. So who can see it, who can access to what. So for this, you can configure your flags to just like make it available for only a subset of your user. Like let's say you want 1% of your user having access to the feature. This is exactly the reason to use feature flags, and it helps to get confidence on what you're deploying in production. And the best thing is that you don't have to deploy anything or to send anything new to the server. It's just like a remote system that say, oh, now please affect 10% of the traffic to these new features. So yeah, as I was mentioning, it all started as a Golang library, and after that I wanted to be more compatible with different languages, so and not only Go. So for this, I'm team up with another project from the CNCF called Open Feature. Open Feature is a standardization of doing feature flagging. So basically, what it does is like it creates SDK in a lot of different programming languages, to be able to use a feature flag solution. Uh, and I'm team up with these people, so I can now provide what we call a provider. So if you're doing, let's say, Java, you can use a Go Feature Flag Java provider, and you can communicate with Go Feature Flag in Java and not in Go only. And same with other languages, like we support JavaScript, TypeScript, I think Go obviously, and Python, and yeah, and more to come. But it's really like a cross-language project.
So what are the main advantages of it?
The main advantage is really my solution is purely open source. You don't have like you don't have to pay for anything, and this is, I think, one of the good thing. It's really a side project for me, so meaning that there is a lot of competitor in terms of feature flagging, but you have a lot of SaaS company where first thing you have to give is your credit card. The main benefit of Go Feature Flag is the simplicity. So we always wanted to have something simple to install in your infrastructure and simple to use, and also really connected to the ecosystem you're already using. So, for example, you can store your configuration for your feature flagging in several locations, such as AWS S3, Google Cloud Storage, GitHub, GitLab, wherever you want. We also export the usage of your data in a lot of other places. So the goal is really to have like simple thing to install, super connected with your ecosystem, and to be able to simplify the usage of feature flags. So we are not, I mean, what I'm building is not as good as what you can have at launch directly or Flagsmith or whoever, but you can experiment feature flagging super easily with a super super small setup and for free, just by using Go Feature Flag. So this is one of the main advantages, like get a taste of feature flagging without to have to construct or to install big stuff.
So it doesn't affect the main application.
I mean, you always have to have your SDK in your application, so you will have to touch your application, that's for sure. But you have to maintain your feature flags into it, and as soon you start with it, you're gonna love it because it really is. One thing I really like to say is that it's decoupling deployment and release. Deployment is when you want to send code in production, but it doesn't mean that this code is viewable by the users. You can decouple this and decide to release when you want, and it doesn't have to be linked to a deployment. So that's one of the main advantage of the feature flagging.
So how much time you took in order to develop this?
I never count. Actually, as I said, it's a spare time project, but I mean, I still spend a lot of time on it. So it's like, I mean, at least 10, 15 hours per week. And it's been, I think, 2 years now that I'm building it. I have like up and downs. Like I have moments where I'm not doing anything, and I also want to give kudos to some people in the community because I have also other people helping me sometimes from time to time, and everyone is super welcome to help on a project. We have issues that you can pick if you want, but the goal is really to make it like I'm building a lot of stuff, but if people want to integrate with, I don't know, another system, like as I said, we are integrated with GitLab. GitLab was built by someone in the community. We are also integrated with other stuff that people want to build, and yeah. So this is a lot of time for me, but also some other people helping me to do it.
So tell me about yourself. What you are doing from years.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like 15 years, something like that I'm in the industry, and I've studied like a lot around IAM stuff, so identity and access management. I've done it for years actually, and move in different type of companies. My main background is into backend, but I have also quite a lot of experience into DevOps stuff. I've worked quite a lot with AWS, so this is my area of expertise. These days, I'm doing less code at work. I'm more into managing teams of engineering, so not super far, but more into architecture and this kind of stuff rather than pure coding. But that's also why I have this Go Feature Flag project, is to keep me coding every day and being able to to continue enjoying the code and building stuff on my own and not only with my teammates.
So you're doing what I'm doing.
Exactly.
So I'm doing AWS and I'm doing DevOps as well, working for different projects for different companies.
Cool.
So nowadays you are completely into the management thing, not into coding. So in
Yeah.
this
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
so in this 15 years of career, I'm sure you might have worked in different places and in different platforms using different tools and different applications. So how is that experience?
I mean, I've learned quite a lot. I worked a lot on high-scale websites with a lot of users. So this is something that is core in how I'm building stuff because it's a challenge for me to build like a really good software that can scale and have like a million of users. So yeah, I've learned a lot of stuff. Uh, in 15 years, I can tell you that I've seen a lot of stuff. I've, I've started with a lot of on-premise stuff, moving to the cloud because 15 years ago, AWS was just the beginning, but nobody was using it, at least in France. Now I'm like fully into that. I've like my main thing is like around like containers, Kubernetes, and all of this, all the cloud native. So it's something that I'm really looking at. So yeah, it's a mixed feeling, like because you learn a lot, but I still have like a complete area in the industry that I don't know nothing about, and I'm always frustrated not knowing about it.
So do you have any best experience that you cannot forget?
Sorry.
Uh, do you have any particular best experience that you cannot forget?
I mean, yeah, actually, what I'm doing right now is pretty interesting. I'm doing content moderation stuff. That is super interesting because we are like moderating content from thousands, millions events per day with a high scale and a big platform. And this is super interesting to do because we learn a lot of like we have a I don't know, like we have like something like 2,000 pods in production with a lot of servers and different microservices that we have to maintain. So it's super interesting. But like for example, all the things that when I moved from on-premise to the cloud, super awesome experience. So yeah, it's all about like for me the most important part is like the developer experience and to make people happy when they are coding. And this is also why I've developed Go Feature Flag is because I'm pretty sure and pretty confident when engineers are happy at work and have a good ecosystem where they can work fast, they are doing awesome stuff. They don't have to like wait for product manager to tell them what to do or whatever. They are always like seeking for innovation, and I think this is the best setup.
So Go Feature Flag is a part of your job.
No, it's really a side project for me. I would like to do it as a job, but it takes time.
So what exactly the intention of Go Feature Flag?
It's really like helping people starting with feature flags because for me it's an awesome tool that not enough engineers are using, and if I can be sure that I provide an easy to set up and I mean a first start for it, it's perfect for me. So that's the main reason why.
So what those things that you wanna add to this Go Feature Flag?
Actually, these days, like I want to add more languages. This is probably the main thing these days. I'm also thinking about adding how to add like a remote evaluation for your flag, because for now we have a central system to do it, but I would like in each SDK to be able to do some evaluation themselves, so being able to apply rules and this kind of stuff. And yeah, that's the main thing for now. It's still playing on my brain. I mean, I need to think a lot about it, but I have a lot of features that I want to do that are like, sometimes say, oh, that's a good idea, and after 2 days I'm like, oh no, let's forget about it. But some others are staying for a long time, so when we are staying for a long time,
So how this Go feature flag is going to helpful for different businesses?
decide. I mean, for me, it's mostly the possibility to decouple, release, and deploy. So it's secure your deployment. So if you have like a bug in production, when you roll out your flag, you can switch, kill switch your feature and go back to the old one in a second. You don't have to. I mean, it's all about like all the benefits of feature flagging is around that. You can also decide to roll out your features. So saying like, I want 1% of my user to have it, but I want like in 2 days, I want 100 of them, 100%, and it's gonna do it for you. It's really like having a way to have a better developer experience. One thing also I like to push for is like when it's good at when your company have a habits of using flags, you can also delegate to your product managers the I mean the activation of a new feature. You can say, oh, the feature is deployed. Now you can release it when you want, and the product manager can be the one saying, okay, now it's a good time and I'm doing it. But for the developers, the job is done, and it doesn't have to wait for the product manager to say something, or to keep it in a Git branch forever because nobody knows when it has to be deployed. I mean, it's online, it's just not activate, and you can activate it later. So this is the kind of stuff where I think feature flagging and Go feature flag can help a lot.
So how many users it has now?
This is the joy of open source. You never know. So I don't know how many people are using it for real. I know I have feedback from some companies using it. I know Lyft is using it because they have an open source project using it. I know some other company, Wikipedia was looking into it also, but I don't know exactly how many users because everything is like self-served and on GitHub, so you never know.
So which business will get more benefit from this?
um, I mean, every business that is really into IT and releasing features often, I think this is the main usage. If you do a release every 2 weeks, probably feature flags is not for you. If you want to release every day or multiple times a day, feature flags starts to be a super good. I'm saying the tech industry is probably where it's better because it's where they have the habits to deploy every day.
So as a DevOps engineer, I see different applications and I talk with people who owns different applications and different businesses. So what do you say to those business leaders and how this is going to helpful for them?
Uh, Actually, I mean, it's always hard to convince people to use such tool because
Actually,
you have to.
your video is frozen. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh, sorry. Is it better now?
No, actually, it's frozen.
Let me. I'm gonna.
Yeah, now it's clear.
Okay, perfect. Um, yeah. So, what was your question again?
So to the business leaders, what how can you explain them that this is going to impact their application or helpful for their application?
I think for me the main thing is about your confidence to release a new features. So because you can streamline your deployments, having a better time to test things, and you can probably test in production also because you can say, I'm gonna release these new features only for one user, so I'm able to test it in production. So it's a lot of small stuff here and there, but it's super important because when you try it, such as, I don't know, Atlassian, for example, they have a policy where everything should have feature flags when they roll out something. So it's an habit that you need to have, but when you have it and it's part of your development process, this is really something where you can see the value right away because you can have like smaller time to answer incidents. You can have like better quality of your Git organization because you don't have like stale branch that stay forever and that are impossible to merge because every time you have like something that you want to that is ready but not perfect, just ready, you can put it in your master branch and release it because you release it but you deploy it but it's not released, so you can just have like it's in the code but nobody will touch it until you decide in your feature flag system. So in my case, like in your configuration for flag, that you activate it for your user. So this is a lot of small benefits here and there, but combined you can help the productivity of your engineers because it's a lot of small area where people are struggling and where you can remove that.
And what do you say about security when it comes to this?
I mean, it's not really a tool to manage security things. So it's really something to help developers. Sure, you have trade-off with your application, but it doesn't like open your application too much or whatever. It's more like really you have a communication between a flag system that just gonna say use this value for this flag, or you don't have like private user information or anything, so you cannot really breach data or do security problems based on that. I mean, you can still do this kind of stuff, but it's because you have bad habits in your coding, not because of the feature flag solution. The feature flag solution is pretty straightforward in the end.
So to the developers, as a person who is into IT for more than 15 years, to the developers who are hearing this, uh, how can you, I mean, what do you say to them about Go Feature Flag?
I mean, it's a game changer because you, I mean, sometimes it's hard to get into feature flags because I don't know, if you want to change one behavior of your application and it's maybe one line of code, it's always weird to say, oh, I'm going to wrap that in a feature flag and roll out it gradually and this kind of stuff. But in the end, you will gain benefit from it because if your one line break your production, you can go back to your previous behavior just in a second. Or if you want to test it because it's at loads to your database, you will see it because you have only 1% of the traffic happening and not the full thing. So it's really something that I encourage you to look at because for me, it's one of the best practice of development that I put in my day-to-day work that change everything because I'm way more confident when I'm deploying stuff. My pipeline will not break. Because it's not. I don't like do my I don't know, like Helm update on Kubernetes and being like, oh, what's gonna happen? I know that I'm deploying something that's gonna be exactly the same as before. It's just like I will not break anything. I just have a bit more code that allow me to change the behavior. And this is why I think it's super nice for developers and to start having it in your habits. But it's also something that you need to put in your organization. It's hard to be the only developer from a team doing it. It should be something for it's more a team mindset that you need to have around that and being sure that everyone is on board to do it.
So at last, what do you say about this and how it is going to help to anybody who is listening this from anywhere in the world?
Yeah.
So
Sorry, I'm
how,
not sure.
yeah, at last, uh, your final words about this to my global audience.
I guess try feature flag. Whether it's Go feature flag or another solution, try it. I also encourage you to look at openfeature.dev, which is a new standard for feature flagging that we start to push because it will also help you to move. Like if you tomorrow you never did feature flag in the past, you can start with open feature plus Go feature flag. That is a good can always still use open feature and move to a paid solution that's going to be maybe better because they have like more engineers and more time to work on it. But I will really encourage you to start feature flagging. Feature flagging, it could be a game changer in your day-to-day for your development experience.
So at last, what is your observation about my work?
I like it. I think it's great that you go to a lot of people, reach them, and get different point of view. I think it's super awesome for your audience. It's for people to learn from different part of the world and different parts of people in the industry.
So, you have been in IT industry for more than 15 years. So I'm sure you might have worked with a lot of people and working for different businesses. So you know how businesses work and how to develop features or functionalities for different applications which belongs to different industries. So I did masters in software engineering, also bachelor's in computer science and engineering. Right now I'm working for a UK company as a DevOps engineer and also a software developer for it. So apart from that, that is my full-time role. Apart from that, I'm talking with experts like you who are already in the industry, in the IT industry from long time and working in different application and helping different businesses. So, and also I have interviewed a lot of AWS experts, also Azure, experts, also people who are working in Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Netflix. So all technology, global technology companies. Also, I'm trying to interview the startup founders from different countries and also how they are building products to know about the business aspect of the technology. And also I'm interviewing engineers, DevOps engineers, software engineers, also the people's persons. Like, there are different levels and different types of people who will be working for a software to build. So apart from being an engineer sitting in front of laptop and trying to put code and trying to do automation and using this automation tools and Kubernetes, Docker, all these things. Apart from this, I'm talking with like this, way going all around the world, more than 100 countries experts I have interviewed till now, more than 700 interviews I have done. And also, I'm curious to know how space technology is working. What are the softwares and what are the tools and what is the system that they are using in order to send information from Earth to the space? So, with that curiosity, I tried to interview the director and the experts, the top level experts who are working for the space company, NASA. So, how this global communications is going to helpful for me in coming career along with the DevOps engineering and software
Yeah,
engineering experience that I have. How this is going to be helpful for me in coming days?
I think like in any case, like seeing different perspective and learn from people is the best way to learn and to grow. So I think everything you're doing will be super helpful for you in any case, because you will learn from different perspectives, different countries, different way of working, and you will make your own point of view on it, and it will be probably your way of working that will suit you and will help you in your career. So I mean, just continue what you're doing. I think it's awesome.
So definitely. Thank you, Thomas. Can I put this video on my YouTube channel with your permission?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
And also, can I put this audio and video clip on my podcast website, internet, social media, everywhere with your permission?
Yeah, you can do it.
Can you share your social media presence or the web links that with my podcast listeners? Can you spell it so that they can see the work?
Yeah, so you can find everything about me and on my GitHub. So my name is Thomas Poignant. So ThomasPoignant. So you go to GitHub/this and you will see my project. My main project is called Go Future Flag. So you can look at it. It's go FEATURE-FLAG. And you can also check gofutureflag.org, which is the website of the project. And I'm also on Twitter, so you can check Go Future Flag on Twitter and on LinkedIn if you want to. And yeah, that's about it.
And you are the individual contributor for Go Feature Flag.
Yeah, exactly. I still have other people that are part of it, but mine, I'm doing 90% of it.
Okay, so what are your future plans with this?
I mean, I want to continue and see where it goes. To be honest, I'm not planning to make any money with it. At least for now. If I can, it's a bonus, but this is not what I'm planning. It's just like for me to give back to the community and to be sure that they can have a tool that they like. And I'm super happy because we just reached 800 star on GitHub, so I'm super happy that I can share it with you. And yeah, hopefully if people can just start it on GitHub, it's always I always like to see these counters go up. So if you want, do it.
So definitely with this conversation, people who finds our conversation anywhere, it can be on podcast or on social media or on YouTube, Go Feature Flag. A lot of developers are following me and also searching me, and definitely they will see the work that they are doing, and definitely you will reach everywhere in the world.
Cool. Thanks a lot for that.
Thank you for your time, Thomas. Again, thanks for the contribution that you are doing for the community and also for yourself.
Perfect. Thanks a lot. Have a
Yeah,
nice day then.
yeah, you too.
See you.
Bye.